All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS, and salutation y'all around the world that's teaching truth. My name is Maya Nagab with Chicago branch of Great Millstone, and I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites, all right? We are Israelites, all right? Black is a color, not nationality, okay? And, you know, recently, like I said, Jake been running and ducking and stuff, trying to distance themselves from, from us, the brothers out there, just teaching the truth, 100%, 100% out there, man. We teach the good and the bad, man. The good news, what the gospel is, the good news that the elect of Israel, the 1/3, gonna be delivered, and this is the end of our captivity. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the nation of Israel. Also, the confusion of faces among us. So we're gonna be delivered out of this hellhole, man. But you have some of our people that have been coming up against us and everything, man. Because they of this world, man. They're an enemy of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. As it stated in James chapter 4, verse 4, man, you with this world, you're an enemy, man. And people see the prophets was just us today. We're the reincarnation of the prophets from the old, man. And we're here to prophesy the downfall of this country, America, man. This basically this corporation of America. It says what Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. It says the prophets. It's like this camera out of focus. It says the prophets that had been before me and before the old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And America is of war and evil of pestilence. All right, America is a very wicked country. You can see it today. They're pushing this transgender. They pushing the chip. They pushing homosexuality. They pushing the woman worship. I believe it's Woman's Day, something like this. And you see they have released it. It ain't a coincidence they have released that movie, Captain Marvel. Which I seen last night. I ain't know that today will be Women's Day. I ain't know that. But anyway, man, it's not a coincidence that they believe Captain Marvel. And then next day is women. Is during this week is women. During this week, because today is Women's Day. Worship the Queen of Heaven, man. And all types of wickedness master, man. War. America makes its money off war. All right, everyone America fought had boost the economy. All right, but this time you're not going to be saved out of this economy, Esau. Esau, so-called white man. All right, so this word is not this. You're not going. Ain't no such thing as preaching nice, man. Okay, you could get that out of your head, man. All right, the prophets are going to tell it like it is, man. Just like the prophets of the old. Show me the scripture where the prophets of the old preach nice things. All right, against a wicked society, man. All right, we're gonna tell you what. Now we may be rude in speech, but we're not rude in knowledge, man. All right. Okay. Or so-called curse words. All right. Really, you put a curse. You want to be cursed, man. You gotta. Somebody got put with something bad on you, man. Or the Most High curse you himself. All right. All right. So, like, I don't know why my screen doing like this, man, but all right. Get this camera focused. Okay, there you go. It said Isaiah 58:1 said, cry out loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, show my people their transgression, the house of Jacob their sins. All right, it said, cry out loud, spare not. All right, so we're not to spare your damn feelings, man. All right. If we tell you that the so-called white man is Esau, he's Esau. If we tell you that he's going to slavery, he's going to slavery. If we tell you that America destroyed, it's going to be destroyed by by nuclear destruction, man. All right. It was all orchestrated by our true power, Yahweh, man. Okay. And the prophecies was this understanding of this book was the seal was opened by his son Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. And given to us, man. All right. So this is his words. You people who claim to be Christians and you love, you already call your house as Jesus. You claim to love him, but you don't love, but you don't love what he had to say, man. And you want to say you want us to preach these sugar coated doctrines out there, man. All right, you can't sugarcoat anything, man. All right. It says, Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14, wherefore thus said Yahweh of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I'll make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour on the right, man. So these scriptures are meant to cut you, man, meant to burn you. All right. To get your rile your spirit up, man. All right, to condemn you. All right, and this is why the so-called white man, he's making all these laws to get rid of the Bible and everything. That's what that movie, the novel Fahrenheit 451 is about, man. It's about getting rid of this book, you know, and they gonna, you know, pretty soon it's around the corner, man. All right, we're not gonna be out here in the streets teach anymore, man. They're gonna put that to naught, man, when they declare, the final stage of martial law. All right, it said Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12, for the word of Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to divide asunder the soul and spirit of the joints and marrow, and discern the thoughts and intents of the heart. All right, so this word quick and powerful, man. It cuts you, man. All right, and that's why people buck up against it, man. All right, because they want us to teach smooth things that Esau's not the so-called white man. Oh, that the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, not the Israelites. Why? Because they feared the heathen nations. They feared the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, or ruling over them, putting their ass in slavery, which was going to happen anyway, man. All right. Like I said, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, man, the prophecy should be fulfilled. All right. It said Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10, we say to the seer, see not, and to the prophet, prophesy not unto us right things, speaking of smooth things to prophesy. They cease. All right. So that's why, you know, you got Sister Sherry, Vocab Malone, all the rest of these guys, you know, clowns on the internet. They wants to teach us smooth things, man. We're not going to teach that, man. We're not going to teach that plantation Christianity. It said Amos chapter 5, verse 10, they hate him that rebuke in the gate, and they abhor him that speak upright, right, man. This America, man, they hate us, man. All right. The people in this world, they hate us, man. All right, just like they hated Yahweh Shai back then, the rest of the prophets, man. All right, and Paul, it says, right, and they slaughter a lot of us, man. You know, because the word it cuts them, man. It said, Acts chapter 14, verse 19, there are certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium who persuaded people and having stoned Paul and drew him out of the sea, supposing he had been dead, right? They stoned Paul, man. Why? Because Paul was cutting all that false doctrine, man. He was cutting up. He was telling them stop eating. He was cutting up the false doctrine of the Pharisees, the Sadducees. Paul was cursing the people out. That was into witchcraft, sorcery, and everything, man. You know, of course, back then, you know, homosexuality existed. Paul was cutting on that. Paul was cutting on of our people having sex with Esau and there was the heathen natures, man. All right, he was cutting them, eating the wrong things, unclean fish, stuff, mice, all that stuff, man. They did all types of abominations, man. Just like today they doing it. Like I said, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9, nothing to do under the sun, man. All right, so that's why these people coming up against us, the prophets today, the brothers from Great Millstone, DTA, Men of Valor, and so on, the other accounts that teach the doctrine as it is, you know. But you know, this is it. Shalom.